D. What's up, guys? Just chatting with the chat. No more wind drag when I turn my head. Techno bobber. Nice. Yeah, I got the bell on that chair right there. But you got the modular, right? You got the modular helmet. What is up, everybody? Yeah, boy. I just want to say thank you, Scott De Leon. What is up? What is up? We're letting people in. I just want to say what is up, Scott De Leon. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to go ahead and replay it because he's a little nervous. About doing the BRC. Let's give him some encouragement here. He did do a donation, but his donation said, if I donate $5, that increased my likelihood of passing my BRC this weekend. Yes. I said yes and no. No as in, I don't know what you've been doing, but you just let everybody know that, hey, let's send some karma your way. Somebody said karma, good karma is the best karma. Woo! LS2 breaker going above 55. Oof. Crazy. I got the full face one in the seat right there. I think you got the modular. I really, if this thing turns out really well, I might get the modular helmet because when I teach classes, it's always good to have a modular helmet because I can flip it up and yell at people. Hawkhead has some good videos. I like his how to use the clutch videos, like some of his earlier ones. I like his like that aspect. I'm not big on the vlog stuff, but I love his audio. His audio, that's the thing, guys. Like if you have good audio on your videos, I'll watch it. Audio is so important to me. I mean, everybody can have a GoPro Hero 7 Black. Everybody can have like the best encoding skills, but if your audio sounds like poop, now. So I work really hard on audio. I got 2 Audio Technica mics for the after the ride. Once I get Matt back on here, I need to go hang out with him. And then I got, you know, the Rode mic right here, the little fuzzy feather ball. And then yeah, I make sure I use my Tascam. So that I got Nikki a Tascam, and Nikki got a 360 camera also. So Insta360 One X. Insta360, thank you for sending it out to me all the way from China. That's really cool. So Jack Miller asks, do you know what the difference between the motorcycle safety program and the MSF is? So MSF is just its own organization. I'm assuming the MSP, wherever you're at, let me go ahead and check it out because I've never heard of them. But I'm pretty sure that their own version of a company. MSF isn't like the place. It's not like the place. So MSP, Rider Course, so New Mexico Motorcycle Safety Program. Yeah, so that, so like it's like that. Oh, look, I click the button and it takes me to the MSF. Oh wait, where's the MSP? What's MSP for you? Motorcycle Safety Practice. Okay, New York. Are you in New York? So I'm looking at the New York State Motorcycle Safety Program. So it's about the same thing. They're going to teach a lot of the same principles. The MSF really does a lot of research. I actually met the person that when I was doing my training, she actually wrote the new updated version of the MSF when I was doing my my 9 days of MSF instructor training. And I found out that they did so much research. The MSF is really going towards the mental aspect of riding, which is what I do. This is one reason why I like to use the MSF, is because they really talk about the mental aspect in terms of finding hazards before they happen. That is the biggest thing. If you cannot find a hazard, if you are not looking, no matter how much skill you have, you are not going to avoid the accident. It's just as simple as that. Let me go ahead and switch over to this. So if you guys notice, there's a slight difference. Let me go ahead and move this around. There's a slight difference to everything right here. So you notice right where it shows the right below the patrons says sponsor me. Okay, now that we got some people in here, it says sponsor me. That is for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. That is for men's mental health and prostate cancer research. I'm trying to get top 3 in the world. I want to get top one. Top one right now is about 10 grand. And we're at 2866. We're number 11 in the world. It'd be really cool to get top 10. So if you guys would like to sponsor me in the ride, that'd be great. If you guys would like to join a ride, that'd probably be even better, honestly. At the end of the day, the more people we get out there, the better. But if you can't ride in the ride, it'd be really great for you to sponsor me. And what it does is that it gives money to the Movember Foundation and help me get to top 10 worldwide. Sorry, when I type, I kind of talk to myself. And I forgot what I was saying. It's a good cause. It's a good cause. And it's for prostate cancer research, men's mental health, and it's for it's going to go all straight to the Movember Foundation. It's not going to me. None of the money is going to me. And you know what? The first donation, doesn't matter what the price is, you're gonna get a DDFM sticker. So the first donation that I see on here, you'll get a sticker. Just send me your information, whoever it is, and maybe we'll do more. But we're at 2866, and like I said, it'll be great. It's for a good cause, and men's mental health is one of the biggest things that I campaign for. I'm a big advocate for men to speak up, and not hold things in. While I'm here on this page, I want to say thank you to Alexi Boyer, Nils Menton. Nils, he's actually local. I just passed him up on the Tucson ride for fundraising. Great guy. He's the owner of Resto Cycle down here. But Ron Culbertson, thank you so much for the donation, massive donation, and the Bienvenido Hernandez, once again, another massive donation. Thank you so much. Alexi, another good massive donation. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. All right, so just Fat Z just finished his. Congrats, man. I was on the scene of a huge smash last week. Annoying camera wasn't on. It was informative. Main takeaway: watch your following distance. Yeah. Tom Burr, I bumped it up, man. I'm bumping it up because you know what? Go big, go home. Even if I don't make it to 10K, I'm gonna try. Also, really hard to find injured people sometimes. First thing, stop traffic. Second thing, find the people involved, see if they're okay. I missed the really injured guy because he was slumped. Oh, wow, man. Madrina's Coffee. Yeah, dude, I watch Darkness 429, Stone Mountain, and all those guys, Pull Shark. When I watch streamers, I get ideas, you know what I mean? And they have Madrina's Coffee. I would love to. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna hook him up with me. Maybe like, call him up and be like, hey, Dana the Fireman. He likes coffee. He likes cold brew. Let's do it. Tennessee checking in. Lies in the skies. What's up? So guys, before you head out and leave, make sure you hit that like button. But we're gonna jump into it. So if you notice right there, next to Sean's face and next to the chat, the sponsor account is right there. So if you would like to sponsor me in the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it. So look at that. Boom, boom. It's scrolling up. Where are we at? Still at 2866. Let's do it. That's what I'm raising money for. If you'd like to become a YouTube member and help support the channel itself, go ahead and do that. Ever considered a three-wheeled ride video? Yeah, I would love to. I just got to get somebody to let me borrow the three-wheeler. It is a little bit different. All right, let's watch this one. Drifting. And he's on the ground. When you start playing around like that, you start taking higher risks.
Top demais, filho.
Nice long turn. Oh. Nice long turn.
Calma aí, filho.
Easy turn. No gear. I think towards the end he was applying the brakes too hard too. See how he's sliding? See how the handlebars? That is the perfect example of a rear tire fishtail slide, locking up the tire, all that stuff. You see that? You see how the handlebars? This is what I look for when I see low sides. You see how the handlebars and the tire is going straight, but then the gas tank is like sliding off to the side. That right there is a low slide. That's starting to become a low slide. That is a fishtailing of the tire, and fishtailing is just doing this, you know, like a fishtail. That's the rear tire lockup right there. That's a rear tire lockup. So he panicked and slammed. Look, you can even see it in his hand. He panicked when he saw his buddy crash, and he just locked up that tire. Did somebody say Nikes? So this is a high side. You see how he's falling? He's going over. You see how he's going? What's up, Cranky? How you doing? You see how? What's up, man? How you doing? You see how he's falling over up over the top? It turned into a high side. So he probably did the same thing. Locked up the tires, started low siding, and then it grabbed traction and then went up and over. Let's watch this. It's a really big curve. It's beautiful out here. It looks like Hawaii or something, man. It's beautiful.
Top demais, filho.
So a little bit too fast. It looks like he came into the turn straight on, wasn't paying attention. And he was low siding and then it came up. So we missed the low side part. Yeah, Cole, dude. This is why you wear boots. Because right now, maybe his foot is protected, but the rest, his ankle and above, is not. So it gets rolled under just like that. You're right. Look at that. Oh, ow. Ay, 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 ay. Nike's in the chat, boys. Nike's in the chat. Oh. So he locked up his tire, but he was able to hold it. So we're going to do this. Even slower motion. Ankle. And then look at his hands. This is a natural distraction. Collab with the distraction. You son of a bee. Collab with the distraction. So watch, look at his hands. See how they're going? Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. You're not sorry. Hands out. Look at the hands out. There it is. Thank you so much, man. Hands out. Boom. Road rash. There's road rash right there. Oh, man. Yeah, but see how he's fishtailing it. So he panicked. It's just a split second panic. He didn't have to. He didn't have to stop. If anything, you want to go because that dude's about to run into you. So this is a panic. This is something that is controlled by your brainstem, basically. This is straight up. We're not messing around. I gotta like not do. Oh, we got a donation. We're at 2944 now. Katrina, David K, Scott De Leon. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You guys are making a huge difference. I think they said something on here that a $20 donation will help prevent one suicide because that is enough funds to prop up like counseling sessions for one person. Like that's enough. Let me look more into it because I would love to look more into it. So writing for men's health. Let's see. Oh, this is one thing that I find very beautiful on their website. I don't use beautiful very often. So how to speak to a mate who isn't doing so well. How to help your mates with the big things in life. How to try and move beyond feeling down yourself. How to support colleagues in your workplace who you don't think are doing so well mentally. And I'm going to share something with you guys. I said this in the 2017 DGR. So let's see. Movember. Gas tank. Are they going to show it? No. It'll be propane. No, it's not showing it. Let's see. Movember propane tank. I think it might be in a Reddit post. You're number 6 in San Diego. Dude, that's insane. Oh, this one right here. So we're gonna watch this.
I don't want to be the guy that spoiled.
Okay, so this is I want everybody to watch this. Everyone stop what they're doing. Okay, Everyone stop what they're doing. I want you to watch this. And Clab, I got you. That's a great question. We're going to jump into that. It's actually a really good question. I want everybody to watch this. This right here hits me hard. It hits me. And all men feel this way.
I don't want to be the guy that spoils the barbecue. But can we talk quickly before anyone arrives? I'm not much of a talker, and I don't want to be a burden. How do I put this? I'm really down.
Oh, one sec. I forgot. The way you're supposed to do it is this way. So I'm going to mute it. And this is what it looks like. Sorry. So just read the subtitles. So read the subtitles. Okay, so that is usually what you see like when you're scrolling through like a Facebook thing. Like, you know, it's muted so people do subtitles. Now when we watch it, we're going to watch it unmuted.
I don't want to be the guy that spoils the barbecue.
This is how men act.
But can we talk quickly before anyone arrives? I'm not much of a talker, and I don't want to be a burden. How do I put this? I'm really down, and I shouldn't feel like this. It's getting to the point where I missed a few days of work. I just got no energy left. I know you shouldn't bottle these things up, so I was wondering whether or not I should see someone, you know? Have a proper conversation.
So much different. Men hide things. Men hide things. And that to me is huge. That right there meant that it makes so much sense. Men hide things. They really do. And so to help somebody out, I mean, it's hard to reach out. It's hard to reach out. Philos Fortnite did a really good video on that. Let me see if I can find that for you. I'll probably post it in the Discord. So roundabouts. What happened with you on round? How did you fail on roundabouts? Roundabout etiquette. Like, what happened to your roundabout?
Roundabouts.
So we're actually going to watch one. I talked about this so I can get a little bit more information when I was doing something. Yeah, tried it. Exactly. So we're going to talk about roundabouts right here.
Approaching a roundabout. When you approach a roundabout, you must use your indicator if you intend to turn left or right or make a U-turn at the roundabout. You must give other road users sufficient notice of your intent to turn. Entering a roundabout. When entering a roundabout, you must slow or stop to give way to any vehicle already in the roundabout. You must also continue to use your indicators if you intend to turn left or right or make a U-turn. Turning left. When turning left, you must indicate left on approach and be travelling in the left-hand lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Stay in the left lane and exit in the left lane. Turning right. When turning right, you must indicate right on approach and be travelling in the right-hand lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Making a U-turn. When using a roundabout to make a U-turn, you must approach in the right lane and signal right.
Yeah, so with the whole thing, if you're saying that you are too far, let me see. Too far to the right and turning left. So if you're turning left out of here, so this is, let's say you're right here, you're turning left. That means you're probably in this lane. If you're turning left, stay in the left lane. That's usually how it goes. And it does depend on your country. There's different things.
Changing lanes in a roundabout. Drivers may change lanes in a roundabout if they wish. The usual road rules for changing lanes apply. You must use your indicator and give way to any vehicle in the lane you are entering. Going straight ahead. You don't need to signal when approaching the roundabout if you are going straight ahead. You may approach the roundabout from either the left or right lane unless there are road markings with other instructions. Exiting a roundabout. As when you exit a road, you must signal left when leaving a roundabout, if it is practical to do so, and you should stop indicating as soon as you have exited the roundabout. However, when you are travelling straight ahead on a small single-lane roundabout, it may be impractical to indicate when exiting.
There it is. So you really have to get into the spot that you're supposed to be in. So if you're turning left, be in the left lane. If you're turning right, be in the right lane. Make it all the way through. Then exit out. Roundabouts are just freaky and scary, man. If you failed it, you probably had an instructor, and then he probably gave you some good advice. We don't have a lot of roundabouts here, so I actually have to watch videos like that in order to get me to kind of be up to par on it. So I'm sorry I can't help you out too much there. Oh, hit his head hard. That's one of the big problems with lane filtering, guys. Yeah, roundabouts are becoming very common. We're actually getting some roundabouts here in Tucson. Like one of these major intersections are turning into a roundabout. So honestly, roundabouts supposedly are way more safer than the cross intersection. Supposedly they're way more safer. Statistics show that they're safer. So I'm all for it. There's definitely gonna be a learning curve for everybody. So this is lane filtering. Looks like California. It's definitely California. All right. So this is you're only supposed to go like 10-15 miles an hour over still traffic. Okay. So in California, it's not legal or illegal. But right here, this is one of those things that you got to watch out for. The car decided he wanted to get in this lane because there's a big open spot. Now, this is what I talk about when it comes to the mental aspect, is that it's not necessarily seeing when the car starts to turn, but you need to start thinking in terms of what is the car going to do before he's going to do it. Like, what would I do in this situation if I was in this car? So I see a big gap, like there's a big gap here, there's a big gap here, but there's no car here, so no car is going to come over to this gap to my right. The car up here can definitely move over, and that's something that I want to do. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Never come to the UK? Oh my gosh. Willson ain't gone through it as well. It's a shame that it's so hidden. Oh, I know, man. Yep. So I'd watch out for that. I'd watch out for people wanting to do stuff that I'm starting to anticipate. So I'm starting to anticipate that these cars want to get out of this really long stagnant line and go into this line where it's kind of moving. So that's what this car was trying to do. This car didn't see. He was just saying, hey, I got a gap. I'm going to make it. I'm going to switch over to this lane. It wasn't, hey, I'm going to hit this motorcyclist. You really have to slow down, especially in these big gaps. Treat these big gaps right here as an intersection, as a hazard. It's a hazard because you have cars over here that would love to fill this spot so they can keep moving. So every time you're lane filtering or you're going through traffic and there's a big gap, so like right now, this is relatively safe, okay? Because this truck, for example, is not gonna move over to the next lane because we got a car here. So right here, these vehicles will stay there because they see each other. So you can go through that. So you can go through this part right here too. But now I see this gap right here. I don't know what this car is gonna do. This car, I don't know if this Hyundai, I think it's a Hyundai, is gonna want to come over, so I'm gonna kind of slow down a little bit, kind of get a feel for it. Oh, but then this guy decided to do it. So you really have to play each little role. So right here, this is a hazard, okay? Pass through it. No hazard anymore. New hazard. Pass through it. Okay, not a hazard anymore. New hazard up here. Oh, somebody's coming. So you're constantly adding hazards and constantly like getting an achievement for making it through the hazard. Does that make sense? Rocky Lewis, cancer-free for 5 years? Dude, that's awesome, man. How was your Houston trip? Jack Miller. So he had 2 major intersections here within 3 miles of where I live that got turned into roundabouts. I've noticed there's a big improvement in traffic flow for the better. See, that it's weird. It's weird how that works. I don't get it. Yeah. So guys, once again, we are trying to raise money for men's mental health. There's the sponsor me right there. We're at 2944. Let's see if we can hit $3,000. That'd be sweet. That'd be actually really cool. The goal is 10,000. Maybe we could do more. I got 37 days to go. Oh, did we just hit it? We just hit 3,000, everybody. We just hit 3,000. Oh my gosh, who did that? Tom. You're insane. So David K, are you still here, man? Are you still here? You get a sticker. I said the first one to donate, you get a sticker. So David K, you get a sticker, DD from Crew sticker. Send me your information to my email or on Discord. Send me an information on Discord, man. So in this situation, the legality of the situation, I think the insurance, honestly, I don't really know, because in California it's not illegal or legal. So I don't know what their lane sharing laws are, because technically these motorcyclists are sharing a lane with another occupied vehicle. So I don't know. I don't know what the legality is. In Arizona, where it's illegal to do this, if I was lane filtering and I got hit in this situation, so let's watch it. If I got hit in this situation in Arizona, I would be at fault. But since it's not illegal or legal in California, I don't know how the cops would ticket this. I don't know how the insurance would fight this. So that's the thing that I have no clue on when it comes to California. Thank you, Tom Burr, for putting me over 3,000. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. I'm the top fundraiser for Tucson, the Tucson ride. And in fact, let me look at the leaderboard. I'm 10th place. Guys, I'm 10th place. Look at it. I'm 10th place. And this doesn't have the updated. So 9th place is at 3224. Look, we could easily, I mean, 7th place is a little bit far away. It's $1,000 over 8th place, but we could do it. We could do it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. That's the goal. It is legal now, 10 miles per hour overflow. So I wonder how this person, but yeah, lane filtering is fine, but I wonder who's at fault when it comes to an accident. Is it the person that initiates the collision? Thank you, Tom, dude. You guys, you're awesome, man. You and Katrina and everyone else that have donated, thank you so much. Thank you so much. David, you're still here. Awesome, man. Still here. So send me your information. So let me go ahead and grab it for you. So that's my email. Send me your shipping information, and I'll get it out to you today. After the stream, I'll go ahead and put it. You know what? Yeah, I'll put it in an envelope. I'll put it in an envelope for you. And once again, guys, if you'd like to support the channel itself, become a YouTube member. It's only $2. You're like Keontae, Tom Burr, David K, Katrina Wolff, Rocky Lewis, Jack Miller, Mark LeBoissiere. They got mustaches and beards and a green name. If you would like to be a YouTube member and have all the emojis, and Robert right there, do that, man. Become a YouTube member. That helps support the channel, or become a patron. It's up to you. Generally, the motorcycles at fault. Lane filtering is kind of a legal trap for motorcycles. Yeah, I wonder what it's like. Matt, it's up to you. So here's the thing, guys. When it comes, I get that question a lot. It's like, what should I do, Patreon or YouTube? Well, Patreon is $2 too. Patreon, the lowest is $2. Lowest tier is $2, and then YouTube is the lowest is $2. And the way I treat it is that Patreon offers me an opportunity to send you guys, like, for instance, let me go ahead and go to my Patreon real quick. I'm gonna go to a specific post. Oh, Lunch Lady 805. I was watching your stuff. How's your clutch cable? I saw your Instagram post. How is your clutch cable? Is your clutch cable all right? So I got let me go ahead and post this for you. So on Patreon, I'm able to give you guys this. These are my notes. These are my notes for the video coming up today. Today at I think 2 p.m. I put. So these are the notes. So 4 intermediate motorcycle riding tips. So ride like you're invisible. We're talking about all this. I sent this to the Patreon. Every patron can have this. So for the $2 mark, I'm able to attach PDFs of my notes and some behind the scenes stuff. So that's the cool thing about Patreon. The cool thing about YouTube memberships is that you get a green name, you get a mustache and beard, and you also get all the emojis, and you get behind the scenes videos. So I have a YouTube member only playlist where it's just like unedited footage, behind the scenes stuff, and that makes it easier. But for Patreon, I can give out this stuff easily too. So it's kind of, I made both of them as low as I can, $2 and $2. So if you want to get both, it means it's $4 a month. That's up to you. And then Patreon also, you get a $5 tier, $10 tier, $20 tier, $100 tier, and you get specific things per tier. YouTube right now, they're still pretty new on a lot of this stuff. And welcome Jordan for becoming a patron. They offer different stuff, but they're still in the works. Patreon, I get more of the cut than I do on YouTube, but I don't care about that. At the end of the day, I want you guys to get what you want. So let's go ahead and go to this. So we're gonna go to this next one.
Oh putain. Okay.
Alright, so let's go back and see how that happened. Oh, so he stopped. Gotta figure out why. He probably stalled. So he probably stalled, and this motorcyclist that ran into him was looking to the right for an opportunity, making sure he was clear, and then ran into this guy. So this is just one of those freak accidents, and it's one of those things that can happen in a group ride, everybody. So, I mean, you could stall or somebody else can stall. It could definitely happen, especially at a stoplight, stop sign. Be careful with that.
Oh putain. Okay.
Oh. Where was he gonna go? He lost his shoe. That bike is total.
Sasha, t'es là-bas. Yo. Bon, ירביץ לו. סשה, בוא לפה. תקרא לו. אני חובש של מד"א, אתה בסדר? לא. אז בוא שב.
Oh, look at this guy has nitrile gloves. This guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, what? I don't know what the car was doing. So he's taking control of the seat and telling him to sit down. Let's go back. So he actually kind of knew what he was doing then, the other guy. Yeah, so let's see what happened here.
Okay.
He was about to lane filter at high speed. I mean, what reason does he have to go that fast? So he put himself in a dangerous spot. He was going to lane filter. He was going to shoot this little gap right here in the middle. Because this guy, the car in front of the white car, I mean, the motorcyclist wasn't going to stop. The motorcyclist wasn't going to stop. Tommy, dude, we got 3,000 raised so far. It's crazy. So if we look at this, so this is a line of sight problem. So right now, can you see the car in front of this car? Can you see the car in front of this car? You can't. So somebody said that the guy in front of him was slowing down and applied the brakes, which made this car probably was trying to switch lanes, but then had to slam the brakes. So you can't see around it. So a better position for line of sight would be over here on the left side. You still have an escape path on the shoulder, and you can see around these vehicles. So if you had to stop, you had to stop. But the way this guy's riding is that he's riding to have like fast fun. Like he's there to do dangerous stuff to get that adrenaline going. Lunch lady, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't get in an accident, lunch lady. So being over here would be a better spot. This right here, this distance between the white car and him is a good space cushion, but this motorcyclist is riding way too fast. See how stopping wasn't going to do anything? His reaction time was really good. He slammed the brakes, but his stopping distance at that speed is so far and ahead of and increased that there's no way he's going to stop in time. In this situation, at that speed, go ahead and swerve to the left and get onto the shoulder. You see how it didn't do anything? It didn't do anything. So in this situation, if I saw this, brake lights, as soon as I see brake lights, you make a split-second decision, swerve to the left and go around, and then slow down gradually so you can get back in line. You don't want to be hauling ass still, and then another hazard pops up, and now you're hauling ass again. You already did an emergency maneuver, and then now you have to do another emergency maneuver because something else happened. Because who knows why these people are stopping in the middle of the road? Maybe there was an accident up ahead on the shoulder. So you really got to pay attention and just don't speed. Like this situation, what's the reason to speed? Could somebody explain to me what the reason to speed is?
Okay.
Because there's always a reason to do something. There's always a reason not to wear a helmet. There's always a reason to not wear gear. Look, 131 kilometers an hour. What is that? 81 miles an hour. 81 miles an hour with traffic like this. This is about interstate speeds out here in the United States. 75 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour is about that. I would not be doing this at 80 miles an hour. So there's not really a good reason to speed like this. There's not a good reason, but there are reasons. For him, it might be a good reason to have a lot of fun at this dangerous speed with all these cars. It might be up to him. That could be his thing. You know, that's his reason. It's not my reason. There's always a reason to do something. There's a reason not to wear a helmet, I guess, which is it's too hot. I hear that all the time. It's too hot to wear a full face helmet. So I wear a 3/4, I wear a half helmet, or I don't wear a helmet at all. That is a reason not to wear a helmet, but it's not a good reason to me. It's not a good reason to me. Jack Miller, yeah. We have I think exercise 2 or 3, no 3, exercise 3 on the MSF is a braking procedure. I don't think we have to make you go 20. We don't do 20. I think it's about 15 miles an hour that we make you do. And it's based on calculations of how fast you go. So like I time you from one spot to the next spot, and then however time that took, there's a calculation of how far you have to stop. So if you go super fast, there's a distance you have to stop, like probably 20 feet. But if you go like just slow enough, I think like the minimum or the max distance you can stop in is like 10. There's a calculation. Tommy M. Sorry guys, I have a cold. My daughter gave me like a cold, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit slow. I didn't have any caffeine today. I ran out of energy drinks, so I'm just kind of chugging a Coca-Cola Zero. Pouring rain. Oh my gosh. So line of sight problem. You can't see around the vehicle. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Really get yourself in a good position so you can see around the vehicle so you can make better decisions. His reaction time is really good, but it doesn't matter. So and this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can have the greatest skill in the world, but if you can't see the hazard, you can't avoid the hazard. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, seriously, Tommy. So his reaction time and braking skills are really good. You notice how he grabbed a fistful of front brake and he's trying to slow down, but he didn't dump the bike? It's because he was doing progressive braking pressure. But it doesn't matter because he still hit the vehicle because he's going too fast. He couldn't see ahead. Oh, there's a little bit left in this one. We're gonna skip the rest of that one. I think we've seen this one before. Yeah. So it's a low side. So his body position is relatively good, but you see how his head, see how his chest and head is upright, but then his waist is down. Now, this is one thing that I learned when it comes to body positioning is that if your waist, like your butt and everything, is off to the side, that's great and all, but that is the center of gravity for the bike. So if you have your center of gravity kind of shifted, it doesn't do much. So for a better explanation, so I got my Bell SRT helmet. It's brand new, still got the tag. So if I'm holding, like I'm the bike and then the bell is my body. So if I'm the bike and I'm close to the body and I just lean over just a little bit, it doesn't do much. I can still hold this really, really well, really easy. But if I move my upper body away from the bike, which is against, it's not center of gravity, and I try to hold it out, it's a little heavier, right? It's a little heavier. It takes a little bit more weight, and it can definitely move you if you're not being careful. So the more your upper body moves, because this right here is about center of gravity. This is your lower body. You start moving that upper body, your head and helmet are heavy. It's going to start moving you. So you really want to move that upper body, center of gravity. You know, your lower legs, lower limbs, everything. It's not going to do much. It'll do something, but it's not going to do much. And the best thing you could do is move that upper body, because you can see right here, his upper body is still in line with the bike. It's not off the bike. It's not moving away from the bike, so it's not helping his bike lean. It's just doing his upper. It's just body's just not. It's just not good. I need caffeine. So move that upper body. Move the upper body a lot. And I have a thumbnail from my mountain riding, so I can give you kind of an example. My thumbnail from mountain riding. Let me go ahead and there it is. There we go. So thumbnail. And where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Alright, so we're right here. Thumbnail from, oh, there we go. You see how my upper body, like my right shoulder, I'm turning left in this picture. My left shoulder is almost in line with the bike. And you see how my head and then my upper body is turned towards the turn. Okay? Now you could definitely have your legs and everything else, but you see how my butt is just on the seat. All I did was put my knee out a little bit. My butt is centered on the seat. It's my upper body that's turning. That's what you want to do. Upper body movement is more important than lower body movement. Yes. Yes, Scorpius, yes. What I'm saying is that the upper body movement, the change, will offset. I mean, your center of gravity is your center of gravity, but if you try to move something within the center of gravity, it's still center of gravity. It's still gonna hold you there. Moving your upper body will reduce the lean angle, but still help you turn. I'm trying. I am these early morning stream guys. This is 8 a.m. for me. It's a little cray. Try my best. Let's just watch.
What an animal! He's an animal! Oh! The goons are out!
This guy's using a GoPro Hero 7. It's smooth.
Whoa!
His back. His lower back.
You okay? Oh!
You know, for this stream, let's just hang out and watch videos. How about that? I'll give information, but we're just gonna watch videos. It's too early and I feel sick, so.
Are you alright? You knew that was coming? Yeah. Take a breather. How's your back?
Katrina, I don't understand the physics behind it either too much. But the thing is, it works. So you're gonna have to, when you use your upper body to move off the bike, it reduces the leaning of the bike itself because now you have weight transfer towards that end. So it's almost like try running. Like when you go out, guys, when you go out for a run, just lean forward a little bit when you're running, and you're gonna notice that you're gonna start moving. Like you got to move those legs quicker because you're going to start falling down. It's kind of like that situation. That's the best way I can describe it on a motorcycle. If you start leaning to one side, upper body, you start transferring the weight to that way, it's going to start turning. Just like leaning forward when you're running. Same thing after you do like the bat spin, like you're spinning on the bat and you try to run to the goal and then you fall over because you're leaning over. That's the best way I could put it. It's just magic. PFM. It's PFM, guys. If you guys are in public safety or military, you know what PFM stands for. I don't want to get taken down. Oh, it doesn't matter if you weigh much. Your head, your noggin, like a human head is what, 5 kilos? Human head weight is about 8 pounds. 10 to 11 pounds, 4.5 to 5 kilos. That's enough. And then you got a helmet that weighs about 2 kilos. So, I mean, you got 15, 16 pounds. Try holding 15, 16 pounds off to the side of you for any length of time. Try running and then holding that. It's going to start to move you. It's just gravity. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let's just watch. Oh. Straighten it up. Okay. Oh, his leg. How's his leg?
Erst, lass die Maschine so liegen, weil wenn die da runter fliegt, kannst du die vergessen, dann ist Totalschaden.
I really wish I knew what they were saying. Anybody know what that says? Stefan, you're leaving? Took the MSF course last week. Past flying country videos were a big help. I got my bike last Saturday and I'm loving every second on it. Leaning. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, Stefan. However you say it. I'm sorry. You're welcome. Guys, here's the thing is my goal is just to get you prepared for the MSF and then after you do the MSF BRC1, get your endorsement because you have to do it in real life. I can't be talking on YouTube videos and you just magically get your endorsement. And once you guys go take it, then my goal is to build upon what you've learned. So you're in the right spot. There's other motorcycle videos. There's other training videos out there. Those guys have their own little niche. They do their own thing. So if you want to learn some massive skills, definitely go over there. But my goal is just to get you from point A to point B nice and easy. Definitely heard the word idiot. I think it may be French. Shedelas, how you doing? How you doing? Guys, if you'd like to sponsor me in the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, it says right there, right next to the chat, it says 3,000 out of 10,000. It's for men's mental health. Any cent helps. All right, let's go back a little bit more. So he's doing okay. He's really in line with the bike. So at higher speeds, he's gonna have to lean even harder. And if he leans any harder like this, when he's in line with the bike, he's going to scrape pegs, which is what he does. So you can actually get away with riding without having to do body position. So Katrina, this is for you. So you can get away with riding without having to do anything crazy with body position. It's always better to do it. You're going to make your bike more upright, which uses more suspension, which is where it's designed. Look at Tom Burr. There you go. Look at your new picture right there. If you're still here, look at your new picture. Oh, it just went away. But if you slow down, you're not going to need that massive lean angle. So when I'm riding on Mount Lemmon, I've actually slowed down a lot, and I can ride like this. I choose to practice my body position, but you don't need it. So that's the cool thing. I can feel that I actually put less steering up. But yes, Tommy, it's really cool. And I was watching you guys, Tommy and Coy from the Discord. I was watching you guys ride, and it would be great to give you guys a little bit of input, because I did notice you guys were putting the bike down a little bit. And one thing I've read let me go back a little bit. One thing I read in a book that I've been reading a lot lately, it's about how to ride, is that the human body doesn't want to go past a 20-degree lean angle. The body's natural reaction on a 20-degree lean angle is no bueno. So my bike, or actually the new Lowrider S, the reason why I know this, the new Lowrider S has a 31-degree lean angle. So a lot of people will push their bike down to 31 degrees, but their body won't go past 20. So if you're turning your bike down like at 30 degrees and then your body is still kind of like not doing it, then that means your bike is too far down. What a lot of people start talking about is, instead of putting the bike at 30 degree, let's put you at 30 degree and keep your bike at 20. So when your bike's at 20, suspension works a lot better. But yeah, so 20-degree lean angle, you have to train your body to go past that 20-degree lean angle. And in an emergency situation, a lot of people are like, you know, my max is 22 degrees, and now this turn requires me to move at like 26 degrees. In an emergency, people aren't going to do that extra lean angle. They're not going to do that. So that's something you have to train your body and train your mind to do. So until you get to that point, don't go as fast. It's as simple as that. Don't go as fast. So I'm working on some video series like today's video. It talks about 4 intermediate tips. I already kind of went over that. So if you're on Patreon, you got to, if you're a senior crew member, you got to see the video early. But if you're on Patreon at a $2 level, you got to see all my notes. Okay. Yeah. PM. Private message me. Can we post the valve demo for our ride for critique? Yeah. Jack, if you have a video and you want me to critique it, let's do it. That's the beauty of live streams. Let's do it, man. I just noticed my face is getting skinnier. I lost 8 pounds, guys. I'm pretty happy. I haven't been drinking for a while. Lost 8 pounds. Look good, feel good. You know what I mean? I'm going to be talking a little bit more about mental health pretty soon in a video. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that you don't have to have crazy body lean angle when you do this. Because if you're going slow enough, you don't need that. You just don't need it. It's good to practice it, though. It's good to practice it. So when I said, oh no, he's going to low side, because look at this. So this first turn, these turns, they look good. These turns, they look good. These turns are good. But now the next turn is a sharper turn, and he's going the same speed, therefore he needs to slow down. This next turn's sharper. And look, it has chevrons, everything. Chevrons in the chats, boys. Chevrons in the chats. So this is a sharper turn. He applies a little bit of brake, but it's not enough. The scraping of pegs is an indication that you pushed your bike too far down. Okay? So you can actually take the same turn at a higher speed if you use proper body positioning. But he didn't do that. He's not at that level. He's at his limit is there. 8 pounds of beard. He's not there yet. So he's scraping hard parts, which is an indication he's going too far, which can freak some people out. So he's going to start standing it up. Right there. And when I said, oh no, his leg got smashed underneath. And then the bike luckily rolled off.
Erst, lass die Maschine so liegen, weil wenn die da runter fliegt, kannst du die vergessen, dann ist Totalschaden.
So somebody asked, I need a camera. Any suggestions? What's your budget, Jack? That's the thing. The budget. Because I have... Let's go over here. I'm going to do a video on this. I don't know when, but I'm going to. So I got the SHEA 4K. It's a great camera. It has a great screen on the back. I love the UI on this, so that is huge for me, and it takes really good video, and the batteries last forever. I also have the GoPro Hero 7. I got 2 of these, and then I got Insta360 1X. It's a 360 camera. I don't recommend that for your face. Wait till Black Friday. Yeah, and then the GoPro Hero 8s are coming out. I heard there's a leak. It's leaked right now. The GoPro Hero 8s are coming out, so I might wait for that. Way too fast. Oh, no. Ooh. Low side, high side. You got ejected. You see that?
Whoa.
Oh, there's another camera. Sweet. Right here. Perfect high side. See you later, Trident. It's weird to be called Chief.
Whoa.
I guess I am a chief.
Putain. Oi.
What are you gonna use it for, Jack?
Putain.
Yeah, just relax. You can see him kind of like, what do I do? What should I do? What should I do? Let's go back to that one. This one's actually a really good accent. There's multiple camera views. Yeah, he hit something. Blind turn, went a little bit too wide, a little bit too fast. There's gravel here, and you can notice that he does target fixate on the side right here and doesn't look where he's going. Ooh. See that? I think he applied the brakes and tried to turn. But this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the low side, high side. So low side. So there's the low side. So it's about the low side. If it just kept going and fell down, that would be considered a low side. Points for interesting dismount. Just recording the rides. Are you gonna moto vlog? Are you gonna like actually talk to it? Are you gonna talk to the camera? I'm getting questions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, I have a better camera for you than the GoPro. So there's the low side. Look, he's all the way turned around. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. He could have went to the side and then tried to accelerate out, and his back tire flipped. Like it lost traction. That could have totally been it. So, see, it's completely backwards, but then it grabs traction. Look at that. Ejection. That might not even be a high side. That's just probably a straight up ejection. Probably considered a high side. Hits his helmet, hits his head, and continues to roll. So we're going to watch it in the other view.
Whoa.
So right here. So this is the guy right here up front. So let's watch that. I'm going to put it in slow motion. Jack, if you're not going to vlog or anything, I would get the SHEA 4K. So the SHEA 4K, let me go to Amazon. We're going to go ahead and watch this one real quick. So watch the guy in front. Ejection. Back of the head. Hit the back of the head. He had his backpack. That can actually cause some damage. If you have hard parts in your backpack, let's say you have a freaking knife like this from Dan Shea, boys. Knife. If you have a knife in your backpack or a tripod even, that could puncture your skin. That can puncture flesh. So really watch out for the stuff you have in your backpack too.
Whoa.
I've seen you play knifey spoony.
Putain. Oi.
right. So if you're just gonna record stuff, guys, I would get the E4K. You see, I purchased this back in September 27, 2018. Still a great camera. It's got Gorilla Glass. It's really good. It's got an app for it. It's only $100, $104. It's probably one of the best ones you're gonna get. Best camera for the price. If you get the full kit, so you get all the gear with it. So $150 if you get a 64 gigabyte SD card. I have a 128, same one, Samsung Evo Select 3, but 148. So if you want to get this, it's a really good camera. It's a really good camera. E4K. That's the one I've been using for many years, and then now Nikki's using. I might upgrade her to a GoPro. I might upgrade myself to the GoPro Hero 8 when it comes out, maybe, and then give her my GoPro Hero 7 Black. Blind turn. Why is he going so slow? Something's going on with his bike. Is he gonna just drop the bike? Oh! Did I miss something? Oh, what?
You okay there?
Yeah, man. Just rest a while. No, it's fine.
You hit anything?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
How are you going to get his bike out?
The mechanism of injury on this one is pretty big.
I think we should call it out.
Okay.
Look at his helmet.
Back to Vail.
Just to get you checked out.
Okay.
Are you sure? Do you know anyone local who can come and help you pull that up?
Yeah, gear is definitely going to help him out. 'Cause
Petrol's leaking as well.
it's not going to show much again, but there was a small frame that showed his helmet. So look at his helmet. He's got scratches, possibly a crack right there, that white mark. Go and slow it down a little bit. Look at the gouge. Look at the gouge on his helmet. Right there. Look at the gouge on his helmet. That would have been his skull. And there's another one right here on the side. So he hit his head hard. Probably got his bell rung a little bit. That's probably why he was sitting there for a while. But his helmet saved his life. Look at that. His helmet saved his life. That was probably the rock wall he hit with his head. We go back to where we were. See you later, David. His bike, he was probably going around the turn. He was probably going around the turn, went too fast, low-sided, and then it got flipped up and got caught by the pole. And then he went open over the wall.
Petrol's leaking as well. What happened?
It's a neat camera angle. I think it's a 360 camera. Yeah, it's a 360 camera. Oh! There's a Budweiser can right there too. His arm, his right arm, his right arm.
Yeah, what's the deal? Was the light green on your side too?
No. The guy, I told him to just pull a little forward. He just took off and everybody went after him. Are you okay?
I am so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Stay still. Don't move. Lay down. Lay back.
Oh no, thank you.
You need to lay down, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, then here.
Man, that was no fun.
No, I don't think that would have been fun.
Oh, get up too quick. How's it going?
Careful.
Should have
Do
the
you feel any?
plates on video, hopefully.
I'm right here.
Huh?
It was me.
Huh?
It was me.
Oh.
I'm right here. I'm not
Oh, I
going
heard
anywhere.
someone say they took off, I thought.
No. The guy
I understand the light
No,
sometimes doesn't go.
the light wasn't going, and so everybody, I thought they had it cleared. So
That's one of those.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Oh man.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, you saw that too. All right. So what happened is that this is a construction zone, and it's one of those things where they have a flagger that will only allow, because there's only one lane, so it'll allow. So here's the light right here. So it's green for him. It's green for him. This is a temporary light, so that that one lane can go. So it's red for the other people, so they can't go. When it turns green, then they can go. So he went. That's why there's construction here. There's a car coming. So he was able to maneuver around that because there's plenty of room, and you see him shake his head. He's like, what are you doing, buddy? And when I say it's a 360 camera, you see the stitch line up here? See how it says showy and then it kind of goes? That's a stitch line. This is probably like the GoPro Fusion. You can see that a little bit in my videos, but the stitching on the Insta361X is actually really good. So all these people, the cars are going against the flow because the motorcyclist, it shows him having a green light. So look, so right there, it's a green light for him. So it's green light, so he can go. And then he'll pass this next car. He's like, what the heck? He shakes his head. So he's like, what? And he's like, oh, I got to get through this. So he's starting to go fast. So in this situation, if you start seeing, okay, this is a construction zone. Slow down, especially on these areas. You don't have an escape path. And you start seeing cars. He's got 2 warning signs right here. He's got 2 warning signs. So you guys need to, like, if you're in this situation, be like, oh, something's going on. So I'm going to slow down. Or I'm going to kind of wait a little bit. So slow down, roll off the throttle. Because in this there's another car right there. There's another car right there. So he slams the brakes and it lays himself down. And his head hits the ground. His arm hits the ground too. So you want me to go back? All right, I'll go back. No, I think it's just the way the camera. So it's still green. It's just the camera. It's kind of hiding. That should be a warning sign. That should be a warning sign.
What's the deal? Was the light green on your side too?
No. The guy, I told him to just pull a little forward. He just took off and everybody.
So the light wasn't green on their side. This is probably a construction worker, somebody like the flag person that was gonna let people know. So she probably said, just pull over, and the dude just took off. And then when somebody takes off, that pack mentality is that it's like, oh, they're going, I'm going. People don't think for themselves.
Everybody went after him. Are you okay?
I am so sorry.
Oh my gosh. No, it's all good.
Stay still. Don't move. Don't move. Lay down. Lay back.
Oh no, thank you.
No, you need to lay down, dude.
Whew. Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna.
Okay. Then here.
Man.
Yep, somebody wasn't doing their
No,
job.
I don't think that would have been fun.
I think insurance is going to take care of it. Especially since it's on camera.
Nope.
Get up too quick.
Because the camera shows that he had a green.
Careful.
I bet you if he gets a lawyer, he can sue the construction company.
I'm right here. It
Huh?
was me.
Huh?
It was me.
Oh.
I'm right here. I'm not
Oh,
going
I heard
anywhere.
someone say they took off, I thought.
No. The guy
I understand the light
No,
sometimes doesn't
the
go.
light wasn't going, and so everybody, I thought they had it cleared. So,
Yeah, no, it's all good.
no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Oh, man.
Bikes are allowed on the bus lane. Okay. Is that true, guys? Speedo indicates somewhere between 45 and 50. It's relatively slow. Green light. Threat spotted. Full brakes and horn deploy. Don't do the horn. Don't worry about the horn, guys. I like how he diagnosed this thing. Okay, so the whole bikes are allowed in the bus lane, that's fine. Oh, it has a bike symbol? Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, I see it right there. I see the tire. Okay. So let's kind of go over what his indication of why everything's okay for him. Okay, that's what he's doing. He's setting it up to say, hey, I was in the right. And this is typical. Okay, so conditions say you could be here. Great. Yeah, here's the thing. So conditions say you could be here. Okay, fine. Okay, 45 and 50. So what is that? What's that in miles per hour, guys? Green light. Okay, perfect. Intersection though. Green light, doesn't matter. Intersection, hazard. So threat spotted, and it shows him having 1.3. You can't see it on this screen, so it says T minus 1.3 seconds. So he's got 1.3 seconds to make a choice. Less than 30 miles an hour. Okay. Full brakes and horn deployed, so he's got 1 second. See, the horn doesn't do much. The horn isn't going to do much. So this is what I noticed. So now that he said what he said, this is what I noticed. I see backed up cars, okay? I know an intersection's coming up, but I see backed up cars. I'm worried that anybody's going to switch in this lane. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I'm worried about that. Okay, speed is good. Speed is good. I'm going within traffic limits. You know, everything's good. Cool. So it shows a green light. Shows a green light, but then it shows a yellow yield light to the right turn. That's to indicate, excuse me. That's to indicate that there's pedestrians. I got like a burp. That's to indicate that there's pedestrians there. Okay. Now I have an intersection right here. There's a big gap in the middle. I'm worried that there's going to be a car coming out. This intersection, I would have slowed down a little bit, kind of get a good look, open the view, and then go past the intersection. There's no rush here. I'm in my own bus lane. Not a big deal. I'm going to move. So yeah, green light, but just one frame prior to that before the pause. Let me see if I can grab it. it showed the yellow indication. Yeah, the van wouldn't have stopped if it wasn't for the pedestrians. Come on, let me get... Where are you at? There we go. Where is it? There you go. So there's the yield. There's the yellow. So the van stops because of the pedestrians, but the van decided to go because there's this big gap. There's a big gap right here. So whenever you see a big gap like this, especially with left-turning people, left-turning lanes, be extra wary, be extra cautious. So the van pulls out and stops because these pedestrians are in the crosswalk. He can't go. So your lane, your everything is just done. Like you can't swerve to the left. You could maybe swerve to the right, kind of ride this line, because hopefully this guy doesn't go because there's pedestrians. You might be able to ride the line. So swerving to the right just a little bit might have saved you. Really got to watch out for this. There's no escape path. There's really no escape. There's only one. There's one right here to the right. And this whole intersection is sketchy, and I would have went through it a little bit slower. Dirt bikes.
No. No, 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 no! You good?
He knew it. He knew he was going to do that.
No! I was pointing at the truck! I was pointing at the truck! I'll fix the clutch. Calm down. I was pointing at the truck. So you know that there was a truck coming.
Dang. Pointing at the truck. Pointing at the truck. Welcome all these new members to the Discord. Welcome, welcome. So guys, if you want access to the Discord's absolutely free. Absolutely free. Click that link. You can join the Discord. You get all the information. DDFMcrew.com is a free resource. And I'm not feeling good today. I wonder if I'm getting a fever. I need more cowbell. I need more cowbell. Here to answer you guys' questions. I'm trying to find another. I'm gonna find another video. What's up, Rehan? How you doing? I'm gonna find another video for you guys, so don't leave just yet. And if you are gonna leave, make sure you hit that like button before you take off. Let me go over here. Let's see. Cool and angry cops. I don't care about cool and angry cops. Stupid and crazy and angry people versus bikers. Don't care. Funny and scary motorcycle crashes. Interesting. Let's see where we're at with that. We already saw that one. Dude crashed in front of a cop. Alright, we're just gonna watch some videos. We're just gonna relax today. Too close. Oh, the brap you sent. We'll watch this one real quick. Oh boy, I think we saw this one before. Oh yeah, we've seen this one before. Did you send it? Did you send it in an email, or was it? I'm getting a 404 not found. I think you sent it in an email. Let me go back. Let me check my email. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Which one was it? You sent me 3 pictures or 3 videos. Well, yeah. Oh, the brap tube. Okay, so the brap tube. Let me put it on the screen. Wrap tube. What's up, Asmodeus? Oh, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Thanks, Thomas. Thank you, man. I'm not feeling good today. I'm not feeling good today. I might just sit back and relax today. Maybe get some sleep. All right, so let's go back. That was a good one, man. Robert, that was a good one. So this right here, he's having to make a left turn, a left U-turn in that little median section. But look how many lanes he has to jump. And why do you think he has to do it? Look at these people. These people are in the left lane already. Any tips for relaxing on a bike, i.e. arms not too taut, nor hands too tight on the grips? Remember, you grab the bike, you get your, oh, I'm all like not even showing you guys, sorry. There you go. Sorry, thank you. There we go, sorry. Man, I'm not feeling good today, guys. Sorry about that. To not be so tight, to not be so tight on the bike, grip it with your legs. Use your knees. When you grip it with your legs, you're gonna have less grip on the handlebars, less of a like I need to hold on feel, and there you'll have a better experience. So try like gripping the tank as hard as you can, just so you can get a feel for that, and then loosen up and kind of get a feel like, okay, I feel in control if I don't grab it this tight, if I grab it this way, all that stuff. Yeah, man, I'm like freaking daughter, man. Kids, guys, don't get kids because you're gonna get sick. Like, oh, limited to no ads on yesterday's live stream. Great. Okay. Great. All right, here we go. So we'll rewatch it. Yeah, Nuno, exactly. All right, so that's what happened. So if we go back, so much epicness. So look at everybody. They're all in the left lane. They all are saying, "Hey, let's turn left." But there's no formation, no ride leader. It's just like a mob, like, let's do it. So you see how they're in every lane. This guy's in this lane, this guy's in this lane, this guy's in this lane. They're taking up the whole thing. So now the guy with the GoPro has to switch to the lane. He has to go all the way over at a high rate of speed. He was trying to get over. He's like, oh, they're moving over. I got to move over. So he tries to do it, but he's going too fast, and he's slowing down and hits the curb. He dodges it, but he could have a damaged tire or a rim now. Squid gaggle. A gaggle of squids. Oh! He laughed about it, though. Welcome, Sean, to the Patreon crew. Oh, high, low side. Ooh, that was close. Gravel. Oh, he made it through. This is a fun video just to watch. Just watch these close calls. Oh! Lane filter. Oh! Tap the car. Let's go back to that one real quick. He's gonna tap the car. I don't know what the car was doing. What's going on here? Oh, that was close. Exactly, Dale. This was like Arizona. This one's Arizona. Possibly Phoenix. Yeah, get them out of the road and go. Yeah, it's Phoenix. Once again, same guy. Oh! Moto rides AZ. Whoa, bad idea. Bad choice, bad choice. You know what? I'm gonna go to him. Moto rides AZ. Moto rides AZ. The not. Where are we at? 3.5 minutes? Let's see. I literally just saw this guy on a post. This dude is an idiot. I'm sorry to say, but he's doing a lot of these things. See, look at this. He's doing a lot of these things for the views, so he's doing road rage stuff. I just saw him today. He posted on, somebody posted his video on a Phoenix Facebook group, and he punches a mirror for something that happens typically. What is this person doing? Oh, they're probably having mechanical issues. Probably mechanical issues. It happens. Gotta watch out for those. This is a good video. This is just relaxing. Wait, I missed it. I looked down for I looked down for a split second. 1 second. Oh, switched lanes on him. So that car didn't check his blind spot. So that's actually, so this is lane position 2. This is the lane position that I'm usually in. It gives me enough room. It gives me enough room to watch out for this. Wow.
Mother.
AA Ron. AA Ron. Thank you, man. Oh, I think I have a fever. I think I'm starting to feel like a fever. My eyes are getting droopy and like I got a headache. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. So moving your Fidkio, so you said moving your bike around manual. Are you talking about like being off the bike and kind of like moving it with your hands?
Right? It's fucking close.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Probably gonna take a nap after this. Oh, what's up, buddy? Uber? Is there motorcycle Ubers out there? What's up, Radka? It's good, man. I'm like a little sick today. Thank you, Aaron, for all of the support, man. What is this guy doing? No concern. The scooter driver has no concern. Terrible. I'd be more off to the side on this situation, but it's just fine. AA Ron with his pink beard. Yeah, 0 F's given, man. Whoa. A little bit close there. The other car driver, the red one. So he's in a good spot. He can see ahead past this vehicle. Now he's in a bad spot. He's right behind this vehicle, so watch out. Move a little bit more over here. So, oh, Ron. I added your comment to today's video. I answered it. I mean, I answered it in your post, but I literally included the video, or I screenshotted the comment and I put it there and I answered it towards the end. So thanks for the content. Hopefully I was able to make it sound like make sense. Did I make sense on that? Because I can answer your question again now since you're here. Oh, rain. A little bit of slippage. You guys saw that? So watch the rain, his rear tire. See the rain. Awesome. See, typical situation. This happens. This is a typical day. Cars can come out. Yep. Very good. He did a good job, though. He saw the hazard. I love this video. Robert, thanks so much, man. I'm going to check out the other videos. Are the other videos like this, Robert? I absolutely love these videos. Yep. He recognized the hazard, though. Aw, man, I'll go back to him. I could watch his videos all day. Does he have more? Because these are all close calls. These are typical, I mean, close calls. Close calls. These are typical things that happen. So this is 125cc biker. Let's see. I'm going to go to his channel. Hopefully he has like a longer compilation. Careless Drivers 1. So about 5 minutes. Uncommon road events. Okay. He's only got 70 subscribers? When was his last video? 1 month ago? This is his channel, guys. I'm not saying subscribe to him, but I really liked... It's a lot like Royal Jordanian, but he's doing like near miss stuff, which is great. Oh, I like his intro. Oh, he had his face. Ah, it's a clever intro. Very clever. I love that. All right, so we're gonna watch some of his stuff. So, hopefully he doesn't mind. Oh my gosh, yeah. Robert, give me some of that moonshine, boy. David, how you doing, man? Oh, you're leaving? All right, see ya. See ya. There we go. So we're watching his video right here. So Scott DeLeon, this is his channel. We're gonna watch some of this stuff. What's up, Idaho's Deadpool? I like this. Katrina, I haven't really thought about that. Maybe one day. Oh! Okay, so switch lanes because it's slower. It's gonna get back in that lane, maybe? No, there's no more lane. Okay, red light. Position yourself well. Good. Good. Okay. Why are you staring at him? I want a Ford Transit like that, but a little bit bigger. Alright, what am I... Is there like a compilation yet? Alright. So far, I'm getting a little bored. Sorry. Let's go back to this part. Let's rewatch some of his stuff. Let's rewatch. Oh, that's too far. There we go. Let me grab the other links, man. Using your eyes. So car pulling out in front of you, that's typical. See how he's handling it though? He's not punching mirrors and shit. Emergency stops, this can happen. Probably should be drinking water. Oh. That happens. Same thing. So line of sight on that one. Oops. Let me go back. So line of sight on that one. This is what I'm talking about. So you can barely see the car. So this right here, he actually sees it. So he sees the hazard coming up. The car driver doesn't necessarily see him. He's probably looking at this car. So now line of sight shows that you can't be seen. You're invisible to the car now. And that's what happened with the car. It's like an eager Audi. Yeah, so the Audi, the white car, wants to go out because he can't see you. So he was able to see the hazard beforehand. He saw the hazard right here. He can see the back of that car. The car driver probably can't see him. So he's actually prepared for a stop or prepared to swerve. It's really good. This guy, he's got the mental aspect down. See? He saw it. So let's go back. So while I said that, so watch him see the hazard, slow down a little bit, and then he just kind of recognizes this is the hazard I got to watch out for. What's gonna happen here? This group ride's a little funky. They're all not. What are they? Oh, that's. Yeah, I'd be pissed at your friend, dude. Oh! I'd be pissed at your friend. So look how they're riding. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Dude, sometimes I just want to drive to work. I don't care about riding sometimes. Bad group ride. Bad group ride. Bad group ride. Car turning left. He was able to stop enough to where it's not a big accident, but he's going to have some issues. Get out of the road! Don't know. I have no idea what they're saying. That's the end. Alright, let's watch one more. I think after this next video, we got another video that Robert sent me. After this one, I'm going to probably call it, because I'm not feeling good. Ooh. Right there. Hazard, 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 hazard. Right there. Was that the crisis right there?
Bruh.
Or is it another motorcyclist? Dude, it's just hot. I went riding yesterday. It was just disgusting.
Bruh.
So, when you have multiple close calls, the common denominator is you. What's up, Rebel? How you doing? The common denominator is you. So you need to figure out, why am I not seeing these hazards ahead of time? If you're having a ton of close calls, that's something you need to have an objective view on. Is it track? It's got a gimbal. Look at that lean angle. Ooh, low side almost. Very good. Rain. Cars might be pulling out, opening doors. Watch out. Cars. This is up. Yep. So, sorry. I got distracted right here. So, when you look at this, you got cars lined up. So, watch out for cars wanting to pull out of their parking space. And then on top of it, you watch out for car doors. So this is a hazard, and now he's passing that hazard, so there's no more hazards to his right. But then here's another thing that I noticed, is that this is a wide open lane. As a car driver, I want to move into the wide open lane, right? I think everybody wants to. Motorcyclists, we want to. So when that's there, yep. Scott, dude, we both said it at the same time. Wide open lane. Exactly. This is what you guys need to be looking out for, is that this is a wide open lane. This car wants to move over. So you should probably slow down and kind of anticipate that. And that's what happens here. He didn't slow down. He didn't see the possible hazard. It's not necessarily just seeing the hazard, but the possible hazard. There it is. Boom. Wide open lane. No. Yeah. Ooh, it scared you. He's breathing. Yeah, woo! You like this streaming time, Redka? Awesome. Nighttime. Foggy. It must be cold. Oh! See you later, Matt. This dude run across. It's like an animal at night. Oh my gosh. So the reason why I say it's probably cold, or at minimum it's probably wet out, it's humid out, because the lens of the action camera, he probably has it in a case, and it's probably fogged up in the case. So that's why it looks like this. So we'll rewatch that one. So it's probably fogged up in the case. A deer wearing Levi's. If you'd like to support the channel, guys, become a YouTube member. Click that link I just posted in the chat, and you get a lot of perks, and it helps out the channel. This video is probably going to get demonetized because we're talking about motorcycle accidents. What's going to happen? Oh, bird. Eee. This happens. This can happen. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way, dude. Just go. Okay, the reason why I get frustrated with that is one, it was a close call for him. You know, he's being pushed out of the way. Okay, so this is a typical. This guy's coming out of a driveway. He needs to get in this right lane, and there's cars coming, so he's gonna try to gun it. Okay, and this is why I say get out of the way. Is because now this car driver's like, dude, I have to get over now. This is happening because this car is coming. He doesn't want to get hit by the other car. So as a rider, it's like, go, just gun it, or just apply the brakes, because you guys are both just kind of moving slowly. Just apply the brakes. Let him get in front. Who cares? or gun it and get out of there. Okay, so just make a decision. You got to make a decision. Don't be like, you do it, you do it, you do it. No, make a decision, because this guy will pressure that car into running you over. So get out. Yeah, seriously, Jack. Oh! Oh! That was not a close call. That was a call.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't have a back brake, but I don't understand why the fuck he hit somebody and just take off like that either.
How much was he drinking?
I don't know.
I know he.
Oh, it's like we're gonna go back. I have your guys' volume down for this because I didn't want to have too much crazy stuff. So let me increase that. We're gonna watch this because he just said something very important.
Hang on. You good?
He's got comm system.
What happened?
Yeah.
I hit my leg. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh no. You alright?
Crazy. Yeah, he doesn't have a back brake, but I don't understand why the fuck he hit somebody and just take off like that either.
How much was he drinking?
I don't know.
I know he had at least 2 fireballs. But he was there all day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was literally right beside him. Like,
And it's a stretched bike.
When he hit, his whole body jumped up, and then he went to come off to the left, and like he just dropped his bike, but his bike didn't fuck at all. Is your bike up at all?
I don't think so. I'm looking for anything.
He like literally hit right on tire.
I hope so.
No, he hit him and you hit me?
I didn't hit you.
He smacked me in the rear end.
Oh, he smacked you?
Yeah.
So why are you rubbing your leg?
He hit my leg?
No, he jumped up and hit the side.
Bro, he smacked me, and when he went over, I guess he hit Kiri. Damn.
Yeah, I don't understand how you're gonna.
He like rolled off and stuck his
There he
back
is.
into me.
That's him.
Is he coming back? Wow. So if that's a friend, he's not a friend no more. So we're gonna watch the impact in slow motion. So he hits the bike, and see the amount of force that it does? And it hit the passenger.
Hang on. You good?
So if that guy was part of your riding group, he's probably not part of your riding group anymore. Drinking and riding at night in a group, recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, fishtail. Ooh.
Oh, I think I'm gonna stop in here real quick.
Oh, car, truck.
And there you have it. Yeah, dude.
So Streamlabs is messed up. One second. Hey, what's up, Walter? How you doing, man? SUV stops and oh. Oh, evaded. Nice. Oh, he clipped it though. Watch out. Oh, that rider.
It's a double yellow lane. You're supposed not to turn.
Good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't have seen you. It was in the curve.
Yes, but double yellow lane.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's happened.
In this situation, there's not much you can do. Let insurance take care of all of it. You got it on
my
camera.
mirror shattered.
His mirror.
It's happened, and what should I do now?
Oh.
Give me your insurance.
Because my mirror and this, it's just like.
My God.
Yeah, Sebastian, I'm
so
going to go over
glad
that real quick.
You have nothing appointment for.
Yeah, thank you, but it's a little bit damage here. If you.
My heart.
Okay, so they're just. I don't understand what the guy in blue is talking about. Go over the accident. Okay, so this is a good following distance. Let me pause a little bit more. This is a good following distance with the SUV. And then you see how he's slowing down? There's a reason why he's slowing down. So kind of really relax, roll off the throttle, maintain your space cushion because you're consistently, and let's go back to this view right here. This is a car, this is a car. Okay, so you guys are traveling through space. You know, it's just you're maintaining the space cushion, right? If this is the car in front of you and this is the motorcyclist, this is you. This is the car in front of you and you're going this way. If all of a sudden that car starts to slow down and you start catching up to him, there's something going on. Either you're going too fast or the car is slowing down for a reason. So your job is to maintain the space cushion. So if this car is going 50 miles an hour, you're going 50 miles an hour. You're pacing the car, right? All of a sudden, this car decides to go like from 50 to 40, so it starts to slow down. You need to slow down too and maintain your space cushion. Does that make sense? So when you look at this guy right here, let's go back. So his space cushion, once the text goes away. Okay, so we got a space cushion. You need to pace this person, pace this car. Maintain your space cushion. If they go from 50 to 40, you go 50 to 40. You might even have to go 50 to 35 to slow down a little bit to increase that gap and then get back up to 40. I do it all the time. It's kind of like a game. It maintains your space cushion for braking, swerving, everything, and line of sight. So see how he starts to slow down? Your job now is to start to slow down. Start to roll off the throttle a little bit. You know, still make your turn as safe as possible. Roll off the throttle just a little bit. Don't want to drop it because then you're going to have engine braking in the middle of a turn, which will cause a skid. Not good. It's more of an advanced technique in a turn. So right here, when he's straightening up, roll off the throttle a little bit. Okay, roll off the throttle a little bit. So now there's brakes. There's brake lights. Now we talk about this all the time in my beginner tips, and then definitely my ride along with Dan and the fireman videos, and then even here is that if somebody's going to be braking, if they're slowing down, they're making a decision. Yeah, you can't make a decision going 100 miles an hour or even 80 miles an hour, and then last second you like miss your off ramp. You start to slow down, or you start moving to the lane, you know, a mile or two before the off ramp, and you start to slow down before the off ramp. So there's a reason why people slow down, and it's usually to make a decision. People make decisions when they're going slower. So this right here, the brake lights. Okay, that should be keying to you that he's making a decision. What is his decision? This is where we start becoming investigative motorcyclists. Is that he's making a decision right here to apply the brakes. He's not going to turn right. He's not going to, I mean, he might go to the shoulder. Who knows about that? But the most typical thing that he's probably going to do is that there's this parking pullout. Okay, there's a parking pullout. Yes, it's a double yellow. Okay, yes, it's a double yellow. He's not supposed to go over that. That parking pullout is for the oncoming drivers. But he's making a decision right now. He's applying the brakes. He's now become a hazard to you. So you need to start thinking, is he going to pull out? Is he going to do this parking pull out? He's definitely doing something. I need to slow down. Let him make his decision, get out of my way, and then I can go. Yeah, he looked out. There's no oncoming traffic. Yeah, exactly. So when he does this, he definitely applies the brakes. The motorcyclist applied the brakes for a split second and then made a quick decision to swerve instead. So he's swerving. He applied the brakes and now he's going to swerve. Let's go back 5 seconds. Watch it in slow motion. So the brakes right here. He swerves, clips it. Luckily, nobody's coming, but you see this massive parking pull out? That's what the guy was going for. And thankfully, he stopped, because if he just maintained his speed, and he would have hit this right here. It's not good. I've never been to New Jersey. Is that how it works over there? Because me as a driver, I make sure I'm in the right lane 2 miles before my turnoff, and I don't care how slow I have to go. If that right lane went from 80 to 55, I'll sit in that lane for 55 miles an hour, 2 miles ahead of my turnoff, because once again, I'm in no rush. If you really think about it, for those off ramps and on ramps, is that a 5 to 10 mile an hour difference is only going to increase your commute if you're doing it within, like, a 2 mile thing. It's going to increase your commute by like 2 seconds. So I'll sit and wait. The perception of time is a little funky, but the actual distance you cover within 2 miles, if you drop like 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, is like 2 seconds added to your commute. So to me, it's like not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You did good. That was really good evasive maneuvering. But how do we prevent ourselves to ever have to do evasive maneuvering in this situation? That's my goal, because I want you guys to know how to do swerves. I really want you guys to know how to do swerves, just in case this happens. At the same time, I want you to prevent any type of incident you're ever going to get yourself into. So really start pacing the cars in front of you. So right now the car's starting to slow down. The car's going to start to slow down. You need to increase your space station now. See how he never braked? I thought he did, but he never applied the brakes. He never slowed down. He pulled in the clutch. You can hear him rev bombing. So he pulled in the clutch. But here, roll off the throttle. Roll off the throttle, slow down, increase your space cushion. It's not good. But he had the skills to make it happen. He still made contact, and he put himself in a dangerous position when it came to this part right here. So the guy stopped. So imagine him just stopping, and he's going to wait for incoming traffic so he can turn left. So if you do an evasive maneuver to your left, boom, there's cars coming. So let's just say he never turned. He just stopped because he's waiting. If you're in that position to where you can't stop in time and you swerve to the left and there's oncoming traffic, you just head on with a car or a truck. So in this situation, really keep your space cushion. Keep it expanded. Pace the car in front of you. Slow down right now. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. He never slowed down. He might have dropped possibly like 5 miles an hour from the bigger space cushion to about here, but he never really slowed down. Never really slowed down. And if your evasion has to happen in this situation, just realize you're going to be very lucky to make it out alive swerving left when there's oncoming traffic. He downshifted, so that would have helped him slow down a little bit, but he was slowing down because when you downshift, you're slowing down because obviously the speed is going slower, so you have to go to the right gear. But he's maintaining his how can I put this? Freaking, I think the fever's starting to come on. I'm not feeling good right now. He's not maintaining his space cushion, so he's just kind of riding like a ride. Like he's still trying to get to his destination. He's not focused on the car in front of him. He's focused on, well, I'm going slower, so I have to change my gears. Well, why? That should be an indication. That should be an indication. Jefferson, that's great. Subconsciously, I always knew I never wanted to be in an accident. After finding your technique videos and thought process, I don't want anyone to have to script me up. That's my biggest thing. Is I don't want my kids to hear that, I got in a massive accident. I don't want my wife to hear that. So, and then on top of that, I mean, if I walk away, I don't want them to hear about it. But if it gets bad enough to where I have a broken spine or anything like that, I don't want my family to have to deal with that. I just got a house with stairs. I mean, I don't want to. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. FYI, you can cross a double yellow to make a left or a U-turn. Oh, okay. So then, Tommy over here knows. He knows. All right. So then the guy's probably in the right. He can do this. He could do this. Yeah, because a double yellow just means you can't pass, somebody in your lane, right? So you can break the double yellow to get off the road. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna skip the whole part where the guy in blue doesn't know what to say.
I'm so glad that you.
Yeah.
I made a ride.
No problem. Dankeschön. You have a nice trip, huh?
You too.
All right, buddy. Take care.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
That is how you deal with something like that. Now, obviously, you want to get your mirror fixed and everything, but the classic road rage of a motorcyclist, it's uncalled for. Okay, he was obviously upset at the beginning, but then he kind of calmed down.
You have a nice trip, huh?
You too.
All right, buddy. Take care.
I'm so sorry.
No worries. No worries. I'm okay. Thank you.
So real
Yes,
quick
sir, all good.
from Spider is new to the channel and riding, been learning a lot from channel tips, is letting off the throttle and turn bad in this situation. That is, so if you're in the middle of a sharp turn and you let off the throttle all the way, you're rolling on the throttle, so obviously you want a flat wrist, so you start rolling on the throttle and then you just kind of let it go and the throttle snaps back, you're gonna have an engine braking happen to your bike, which is, it's just gonna slow down. It's gonna do that. It's gonna be a little bit of jerky movement. You don't want jerky movements in a turn, and the reason why it jerks a lot, and you'll start feeling it in the rear tire. So you can actually do this in a straightaway, just like let it go and you'll feel it in the tire. You'll go like that because you're removing power to that rear wheel, and it's just going to kind of go, and it's going to match the RPMs of the bike. It's going to make that tire skip like that. It's going to go cut. When you do that in a turn, that momentary little skip is going to reduce your traction on your tire. It's going to basically be like it's going to skid for a quick second. You don't want to be skidding that rear tire when you're in the middle of a turn. So don't drop the throttle. Never just go and then drop the throttle. I do that in the ride along with Dana the Fireman, going down the mountain and up the mountain. I show you, I exaggerate it. I'm riding and then I drop the throttle and you see the engine braking. It actually drops like 10-15 miles an hour, like really quick. What you can do is you can, instead of dropping it, you're rolling on, right? You're riding. You can kind of just do that, roll off the throttle. Just roll up the throttle a little bit. That's all it takes, especially in a turn, because in a turn, you start to lose speed anyways. When you're going straight, it's easy to maintain your speed, but when you're turning, the bike actually has to use some of that traction from the acceleration for the turning, so then you start to slow down. So even if you hold your throttle flat when you're turning, you'll notice that, let's say you're going 50, through the turn, I don't know how sharp or how long of a turn it's going to be, but if you just maintain throttle pressure, you're actually going to drop probably about 5 miles an hour. You're going to drop about 10%, 5 to 10% of your speed. Okay. So you definitely don't want to just drop the throttle. Engine braking will act like braking the rear only and make the bike want to stand up. Yep. So that's the best explanation I can give for that. Let's go ahead and skip all this. Let's go back to this. Left leg.
Are you okay then? Oh, what God. I know.
His left leg. Roundabouts are considered intersections, guys. Saw it last second. Not much you could do in this situation. Take intersections nice and easy. So this is the roundabout portion. So when you see a car not slowing down like this, remember we're on fast bikes, so you have really like 3 or 4 options. You can accelerate as fast as you can to get yourself out of here, which is going to be a little bit dangerous because you're in the middle of a turn. Accelerate too fast, you're going to have rear tires slide, possibly. Who knows? You can also apply the brakes and just stop, so straighten it up and just stop, because this guy is not slowing down. He's at a stop sign, or he's at a yield sign. He's not slowing down. So that should be your indication he's going to go. So you can stand it straight up, apply the brakes and stop. Be careful about the people behind you. Stop, let them go, and go. Or you can swerve left and kind of go left of this vehicle and just kind of go into oncoming traffic for a little bit, but it'll prevent you from getting hit. Swerving right, you're going to still be in his path, so that's not a good option. But when I said, oh no, his leg, this is a direct impact to the side of the motorcycle, and your left leg is on the side of the motorcycle. It's going to get pinched, and that's going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be a lot of damage. Time to go to work. See you later. See you later, Jack. Thank you guys so much for being here. Also, on top of that, guys, I really want you to know, oops, I am raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's for prostate cancer research and men's mental health. I would love to get #1 in the whole world in fundraising. I'm at $3,003 from all you beautiful people. The goal is 10,000. I have 37 days to go. So if you would like to support men's mental health and prostate cancer research, firefighters get prostate cancer at a very high rate. Same with testicular cancer and throat cancer from the smoke and the carbon on our hoods. We'll put it on our neck after a fire, and we'll get throat cancer. We'll get not necessarily lung cancer, but throat cancer, prostate cancer, and testicular cancer are the common ones, and brain cancer. But men's mental health is huge to me. So if you'd like to support me in the ride, I'll be riding September 29th. It is an official DDFM meetup. So if you're going to be in Tucson, let's do this. Let's go ride together, and then we'll hang out afterwards at Barrio Brewery. Just don't drink and ride, please. But I'm trying to raise money, and my goal is 10,000 right now. If we hit 10,000, I'm going to raise it. I'm going to raise it to 15,000. We're going to do it. So if you guys would like to support men's mental health, please, please, please click this link. I'm going to put it, once again, it's going to be back to back. Basically, I'm going to put this link here. Click that link, join up, or donate. None of the money comes to me. None of the money comes to me. It goes straight to the organization. And it's a tax write-off for charity. I was like, why is it so slow?
Are you okay then? Oh, what a cut. I know.
Way too fast for these intersections. Oh! Wait, did he have a passenger? That bike rider is definitely at fault for this. My concern now is for the bike rider's safety, because I'm wearing full gear, and you know what? If my bike gets totaled, it gets totaled, whatever. I don't give a crap. I still owe like 13 on it, and if it gets totaled, I don't care. My main concern. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for everything. I sent out your stuff, Jeff. So let me know whenever you get it. So thank you for the donations and everything. Let me know when you get it. My main concern in this situation is this guy. Like, I just have a genuine care for this for people, even though they're the cause of a lot of my pain. He doesn't have a helmet, he doesn't have any gear, he doesn't have anything, and I just hit him with a very heavy vehicle. It's like 500 plus pounds, and I just hit a guy that has zero protection. My concern is for him. Well, first, my concern is for me, if I'm okay. And then if I'm okay, I check him, and then I check my bike. Because that right there is painful. But here's another thing. This is what I saw for a split second. He had a passenger. So the motorcyclist had a passenger. So now I'm checking my passenger, which is probably my wife, because I don't take anybody on my bike. Unless it's, yeah, I don't take anybody on my bike other than my wife. I might take Matt if he wants to. But yeah, I don't let people on my bike. So if anybody, it's gonna be my wife, and I'm gonna make sure she's doing okay. She doesn't have gloves on. You can't tell. Here, let me see. She doesn't have gloves on unless that's the bottom of the glove, like her hand. So it might be like a brown leather. But I'd be checking her out. I'd be seeing if she's okay. But this guy, I'd be making sure his head is okay. Can you be Big Spoon? My wife would not like that. So that right there, you can cause a lot of damage. You guys seen pictures of cars, right? When a motorcycle T-bones a car, it's destroyed. The car is destroyed, especially at a decent speed. Now imagine that to a guy on a bicycle. I've been on a call with still remember I remember it was at night, and it was a busy road. I was driving the ambulance, and there's a little girl that got ran over by a car. That's how the call came out. Pedestrians hit by a vehicle, and She got ran over. She was on a bike. No, she was on a scooter. I'm sorry. She's on a scooter. She got ran over. She had a tire burn across her stomach. So I mean, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised that you can't do much to the body. It can get messed up. So a 500+ pound bike going 40 miles an hour running into a person on a bicycle with no gear, that's going to cause a lot of damage. It's going to possibly be broken bone, definitely muscle tears, possibly ligament tears, and then concussion. Oh. Okay. Car. Slow down. Looks like my daughter. Oh no. That dude is not doing well. Alright, so let's go back. Okay. Immediately. This is plenty of space to roll off the throttle. Plenty of space. You don't have to apply the brakes at this point. You could just roll off the throttle a little bit. Maybe downshift, but roll off the throttle just a little bit. There's a car right there that just came out. So watch the car come out. There's a car right there. Definitely roll off the throttle. Roll off the throttle. At this point, the car is going. There's not much you can do in that part, but the thing is, when you see the car start to come out right here, roll off the throttle. That momentary loss of speed that you created for yourself might be enough for that car to get out of your way. And that's all you have to do. There's no evasive maneuvers here. We're not talking about swerving. We're not talking about emergency braking at all. We're talking rolling off the throttle just a little bit that will create a speed difference that will allow this person to have just that half second to get out of your way. That's all you need. And therefore, you just avoided any type of accident. Yeah, there's a massive pothole too. Look at that. Watch out for potholes too. Yeah, the driver didn't signal. Idaho, exactly. So guys, I want you to we talk about, you know, I like how the streams have been going a lot lately. We're not making fun of people. We're not making fun of these people that get in an accident because it's a shitty situation. I love the fact that you guys are not making fun of people, and I do like the fact, Idaho, that how you said is I would have rolled off and went right behind the car in case he turns. You guys are thinking outside the box. You're making sure that you're really thinking, like, you know, armchair quarterbacking is perfectly fine in these situations. Let's armchair quarterback, because now we see an incident and we kind of see what we can do. Therefore, we're not living it. We're not living these incidents. So let's learn from them. I love that you guys are doing that. So I want to pause it right where it shows him on the ground. So he's not doing well. Looks like he's wearing Nikes or some type of slip-on, unless he's wearing like a different sock. Yeah, they look like slip-on boots. These are slip-on boots. I don't think these are moto boots at all. So I'm gonna put a little Nike in here. I might do a little RAP, and then that's all I'll do. How about that? Guys, if you'd like to become a YouTube member, you get all those emojis. You get a bunch of emojis for becoming a YouTube member. And if you become a YouTube member during the stream, it pops up and everybody loves you. He got fixated in the car. He followed the car. Yes, that's another great. So people were talking about this stuff. He has to have a helmet because of the camera, unless he has like a hat and then attached to that. But I don't think he. So yeah, so he target fixated. See how he's staring at the car, and see how he went with the car. I don't think the guy's doing CPR, but watch him like see the car, and then he starts traveling towards the car. That was a great observation, Michael. He's looking at the car the whole time. Looking at the car the whole time. Where you look is where you go. Think about that. Where you look is where you go. Where you look is where you go. So right there. Yeah, he's not doing CPR. He has a helmet. That dude's in pain though. One thing that I was not taught, but it was like, hey, don't do that, is put your leg and your body over the patient. Because if you slip and fall or you have something in your hand, you drop it accidentally, it hits the patient. Gravity will do that. I think he might have jumped. I think he might have jumped. This right here, massive damage. His visor was ripped off. GoPro was probably on the top of his head and went over. So let me see if I can find the car. Is the car near? Because maybe he didn't go up and over. His GoPro probably went up and over. Yeah, don't reach across midline. Sean, you know. Damn, dude, I love medical talk.
Oh, yes, it's been called. They're coming.
So somebody, make sure somebody calls 911. Perfect. That was good. Right there.
Oh! Hell!
Spike on top of him? Like, why isn't he up yet? Yep.
He didn't indicate there. Got the front.
Spike was on top of him.
You alright?
Aye, I'm fine.
Oh, I accidentally clicked the button. No, I don't want to go to the next video. I want to go back. Yeah, new goal is $10,000. $10,000. If you'd like to donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, I'm trying to raise $10,000 for prostate cancer research and men's mental health. Okay, so if you'd like to donate to the ride, please do, and donate to me. I'm gonna see if I can get top 10 in the world. Right now, I am top 10 in the world right now. Top 10 in the world for monies raised. Top 1 in the world is $9,000 right now. If I can get 10,000, that'd be sick. So I raised $3,000 so far, taking part in the Tucson, Arizona ride. 10th place in the world right now. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's make sure I don't lose 10th place. Let's see if I can get first. So if you'd like to take part, please, please, please. Help support men's mental health.
Oh, yes, it's been called. They're coming.
It's right here. See how this is what I wanted. I said that was very nice. So he's going to go over a speed bump. Watch him lift his butt up off the seat when he goes over the speed bump. He does it to the next one too.
Oh! Hell!
So the bike's on top of him. So the bike is on top of his leg. If he was unconscious, he wouldn't be able to lift the bike up. So this is where it's very important to know how to lift the bike off a person. You can't do the typical, squatting down, lifting up with, one hand on the rear frame, one hand on the handlebars, because the guy's in the way. So you have to learn how to lift the bike up if he's unconscious. This is where it's really good. Yeah, I got a little impatient. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Because these rotors are hot. So if it fell on him the other side, you have an exhaust and rotors that are going to be burning him. So that you really want to get a bike off of somebody because of that. That's going to increase injury to the motorcyclist. And then on top of it, in order to do any type of rescue breathing or anything like that, you're going to want to get the bike off. Is he limping away? His leg probably hurts.
You're right. I'm fine.
All right. So guys, I just realized we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I have possibly a fever. I definitely got a head cold. So I'm not feeling very good. If you would like to donate to the stream and help support the channel, the best way to really do that is become a YouTube member. That way you get a bunch of perks. So instead of like a $2 super chat, if you do, there we go, the late night bar just became a member. Thank you so much, the late night bar. I'm gonna be creating new of these. I might do that today since I don't have to do much. I'm gonna use a green screen and create some new pop-ups and everything. Welcome, the late night bar. Appreciate that. So if you guys want to be a YouTube member, you click that link I just posted. It helps out a lot because this video is going to be demonetized. I just got let's see, where is it at? There we go. Let's go over here. So yesterday's stream, the motorcycle accident review number 54. So after manually reviewing your video, we've confirmed that it isn't suitable for all advertisers. So it will continue to run limited to no ads. So I can't make ad revenue off these videos. So your guys' $1.99 YouTube membership makes a huge difference. And this was yesterday, Tuesday, motorcycle accident review number 54. I can't do nothing. But yeah, so I'm raising money, guys, for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So I can't even think right now. So if you'd like to be a part of the ride, please join. Okay, please join as a 520 Moto Alliance team member. But this is going to be a DDFM meetup. So September 29th, there's going to be a group ride in Tucson. It's the Tucson ride, Tucson, Arizona ride. It's an official DDFM meetup. So ride with me in the Tucson ride. If you want more information, join the Discord, and we can talk more about it. I got a ride this weekend, so if you're in Arizona, if you're in Tucson, we got a ride coming up. We're going to go up Mount Lemmon on Sunday morning. Be nice, easy ride. What's up, Connor? How you doing, man? How you doing? But if you'd like to support prostate cancer research and men's mental health, please, yeah, I'll take some vitamins, dude. I'll be streaming tomorrow, depending on how everything is. If I feel okay, you know what I mean? I still want to do it. I still like streaming. I love talking to you guys. Yeah, seriously, Nike. Yeah, it's probably because we're talking crap about Nike, you know. But if you'd like to support the stream and the channel, become a YouTube member. I want to show you guys what it looks like when you click that button. So we're gonna go. So this is incognito. So we're gonna go to Dan the Fireman. Dan the Fireman. Right here. Got it. So if you click that join button, that's what this is. It's the join button, subscribe button. You click join. Oh, I gotta sign in. Oh, I made a video. So if you click that join button, yeah, I'm in incognito, so it won't work for me. Let me go to the video that I put up. So they actually allowed me to make a video for when you click that join button. It explains what's going on. So I made a video. So those of you that click the join button, you see the video. And let me go ahead and find it for you. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling like crap. And here we go. Let me go ahead and grab it. So this is the video that you see when you click the join button. What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman here, and you are on the YouTube membership portion of this channel. What the YouTube membership does is that it actually directly supports me from you. I don't have to worry about ad revenue. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. But what do you get? At the $1.99 level, you're going to get pretty much everything. You're going to get all the emojis for the live streams. You're going to get a mustache to start off, and then you're going to get a luscious beard later on. But you're going to get access to everything. I got members-only posts, so sneak peeks, unedited footage, a bunch of extra stuff that I can't post anywhere because it's too hard. And YouTube's allowing me to do this. So you're going to get a ton of stuff at the $1.99 level. At the $4.99 level, you're going to get all that same stuff, but whenever I have a video that is just ready to go, and it's not going to be up for another few days, I'm going to let you guys see it early before anybody else. That means you get to comment early, you get to say what you want to say early, you can say first, second, third, whatever it is, and you get all that stuff. But like I said, this really helps out the channel because now I don't have to deal with ad revenue, I don't have to deal with all that stuff because all my live streams get taken down or they get limited to no ads. Trust me, it's frustrating, but this is how you can support me and we can get some stuff out there for people to be safe. So I just want to say thank you for clicking join. Check it out. See if you like it. If you don't, cool. Make sure you share some videos, and I'll be seeing you around. So when I say video is taken down, like I've had copyright claims that said that they were going to take my video down, so I actually had to delete portions of the video. I actually had to delete an older video that had 30,000 views because they were going to copyright strike me for using music, and then another person for using somebody else's stuff. So this right here, if you want to be a YouTube member, that really helps out. But we're also working on distinguished gentlemen's rights stuff. I just started writing, so I'm kind of still timid, so I don't take chances and really focus on predicting other drivers. Leroy, that's exactly what you need to start doing. That's really good. Exactly, Brian. If you stay that way, you'll be safer. So maintain that aspect in your mind, and then everything that follows will be your principles on it. Like if your principle is to make sure I predict other drivers, every action you take will be so you can predict other drivers. It's really good. So guys, if you would like to support, we got Patreon here, and then we also got YouTube memberships down below. It says the latest YouTube member, Late Night Bar, and then we also have the sponsoring from the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. But I am feeling like crap. Yeah, Tom, you did arrive at the end. Sorry, man. I feel like crap right now. I'm going to take off. I probably have a fever. But if you guys would like to join the Discord. So the Discord is absolutely free, everybody. The Discord is absolutely free. Mr. Moopy, how you doing, man? Oh, what? There you go. The Discord is absolutely free. Join the Discord. So, hi, stream. And I'm going to beat you to it. So you get emojis. There we go. Thank you guys for all the support. Join the Discord. It's absolutely free. Click that link, beginnermotorcycletips.com. It'll take you to all the links that I have. And then on top of that, you're going to get the link and invite for the Discord. There's Tommy. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Oh man, I feel like shit. I'm probably gonna veg out in front of some video games or the TV and fall asleep. Stacks, whenever your chain looks like crap, you should definitely take care of it. After a good rain, you're gonna have a lot of dirt and grime. So, I mean, you could have cleaned it like the day before, and then you just went through a lot of dirt and grime. Obviously, got to clean it again. It reminds me, I got to clean mine and Nikki's. I'll probably do that today. Maybe. Excuse me.